Are you trying to make your newsreader app stand out with a stylish initial for the first letter of your articles? If so, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into how to achieve that eye-catching effect in React Native. I totally get it. You want your app to look polished and professional, but sometimes the code just doesn't cooperate. You're not alone in this struggle. Many developers face similar challenges when styling text in React Native. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked how to style the first character of an article as an initial. They shared their current code and the result they got, which wasn't quite what they envisioned. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So, what's the issue here? The user is trying to use nested text to style the first letter, but it's not rendering as expected. We'll break down the code and see how we can fix it step by step. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that will help you style text in React Native like a pro. To achieve the desired styling for the initial letter, the user should first ensure that the initial letter is wrapped in a separate text component. This allows for independent styling. Next, the user should adjust the styles for the initial letter to make it visually appealing. This can include increasing the font size and adding some margin. After updating the styles, the user should ensure that the rest of the text follows immediately after the initial letter. This can be done by placing the subsequent text in another text component. Finally, the user should review the overall layout to ensure that the initial letter stands out and the text flows nicely. Adjustments may be needed based on the overall design. Fun fact, the first letter of a paragraph is often referred to as a drop cap in typography. It's a classic design element that adds elegance to text. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by another user involves using a nested text component. They recommend applying a common style to the parent text element and a specific style to the first letter, which in this case is W. That's it for that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative approach, suggested by another user, involves using a slightly different structure. They recommend creating a component that renders the first letter and the rest of the text separately. In their code, they apply styles to both the first letter and the subsequent text, allowing for distinct font sizes. Let's move forward and look at another answer. An alternative solution suggests converting your CSS styles to React Native styles. This approach focuses on making the first letter push itself into the paragraph, similar to traditional newspaper styling. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always test your styles on different devices and screen sizes. This ensures that your text looks great no matter where it's viewed. And there you have it. With these adjustments, your initial should look stunning in your newsreader app. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button for more tips. And don't forget to check out our next video for more React Native tricks.